also, and everybody were frustrated. So all these devatas, they went to Lord Shiva and told, please withdraw the boon what you have given. Shiva said, I cannot do that. And Lord Shiva sat on the banks. This place is also known as Tiruchitrar. He sat on the banks of Tirushanganur and he prayed to Lord Shiva. He prayed to Lord Narayana. What is this? And Lord appeared in this way here. Lord appeared to Lord Narayana appeared before Shiva. And he asked, what is the solution? How to kill this demon? Narayana smiled. See, whatever you have told, the boon what you have given, that should be respected. That is why Lord protects the words of the devotees, first thing. Whatever boon you have given, that will be respected. At the same time, whatever desire you have the desire that Surapadman should be killed, that also will happen. Both things will happen. So Lord protected the words of Shiva and told him that, see, he has become invincible at the hands of three murtis, but not the hands of your son. So ask Kartikeya to kill him. That is how Kartikeya, Subramanya, Lord tells in Bhagavad Gita also, among the warriors, I am Subramanya. Subramanya set out to engage the Asuras in a fight. The fight was very severe. Sura and Padman used all their Maya powers. They converted themselves into clouds, different ways, assumed different forms like mountains, thunder, lightning. But somehow in the end, Sura and Padman, they're killed by Subramanya. How? Sura and Padman, they converted themselves into a big mango tree. Subramanya just threw a spear and broke this two, split this tree into two. And in this way, as advised by Vishnu, is also known as Murugan, Subramanya, he threw two bits in different directions far apart. And in this way, they lost their united personality. When they used to be united into one, so much of power they got. But now they were divided and they were thrown. The two who got united into one person earlier, now what happened because of Shiva's boon? They got split again. But they were not killed. They were thrown apart. They fell at the hands of Subramanya, and in this way they sought forgiveness. So when they asked for invincibility, they wanted to know actually what is the real meaning of invincibility, what is the real meaning of strength. So then Subramanya explained to them that invincibility refers to one should become free. One wants really freedom from death, one should become a devotee. That is more important. Only by devotional service one can attain invincibility. It is not just that body should not die. The soul never dies. The soul should attain the mukti. That is more important. So in this way, they again got their original form. They became wonderful devotees. And Asuras, they realized that how they were outwitted by Shiva. They fell at the feet of Murugan. And then they asked him to grant them a boon, that they become a wonderful devotee of Lord. So in this way, Tirushanganur, Tiruchitrar, this reminds of how Sura and Padman, they got the blessings also, their Asurik Pravritti ended. And they wanted to become the Vahana. Like how Garuda is the Vahana for Lord Shiva, Sura Padman, one became a cock on the flag of Subramanya and peacock, which is the Vahana of Lord Shiva. Because Sura, if you see Murugan, he has a cock and he has a peacock. The cock is the flag and the peacock is the Vahana. So Sura and Padman, they got this wonderful boon. So because of the Perumal of Chittiru Chitra, that is only Tirushangana, like how the whole arrangement was done by Narayana because of the tapas which Lord Shiva did. Though Lord Shiva gave the blessings of invincibility, that doesn't happen by fighting with the Trimurtis. In fact, Brahma, Vishnu, Mahesh, who are the Kalavataras, one has to be surrendered. So the real meaning of invincibility of power refers to bhakti. Only a person who has bhakti can become strong. The strength is not in how much you are showing your demonic pravritti. No. The strength is not in showing the anger. The strength lies in becoming tolerant. So tolerance is the strength. So that is how the explanation is given. Invincibility is what? Tolerance, bhakti. That is real power. There are four levels of strength. One is physical level, one is mental level, one is intellectual level, and one is spiritual level. So strength in the physical level is only by having more weight and showing some physical strength by beating somebody. This is physical strength. Mental strength, tolerance, intellectual strength, discrimination, or spiritual strength. It surpasses everything. Avashya Rakshive Krishna, that complete confidence in the faith, that is known as spiritual strength. What is the use if there is a physical strength but there is no mental strength? What is the use if there is a mental strength but there is no intellectual strength? What is the use if there is an intellectual strength but no spiritual strength? Spiritual strength is the biggest vessel in which everything is there. Like Madhava Tithi. This is the day when devotees chant, perform austerities, some have Nirjala. It's a big basic question. Should we perform Nirjala? Is it compulsory? It is up to you whether to perform or not. Nirjala is not compulsory if you are engaged in the deity worship, in doing some sevas in the temple. But if you are simple staying and is no much hectic, if you have to go to office, you don't have to do Nirjala. After doing Nirjala, if you're sick the next day, what is the use? So be practical. If you're really working hard, if you are taking some medicines, you can take some minimum ahara, which will keep you fit and chant more. So it is up to you. So in this way, Tirushanganu teaches us how Krishna protects the words of the devotees. And how Krishna forgives the surrendered souls also. Somebody is surrendered, immediately we should not pounce on him. We should just forgive all the mistakes done by him. Next is Tirupulliyur. This is also known as Kutanad. So Lord's name is Mayapiran. Tayar's name is Purukodi Nachya. Tirtha means Purushottama. Vimanam means Purushottam Vimanam. Lord revealed to Sapta Rishis. In Tirupulliyur, Lord revealed to Sapta Rishis. So who are the Sapta Rishis? You have Vashishta, you have Kashyapa, they are all the Sapta Rishis. And then these deities are installed by Bhima. And 10 pasurams are given by Alvar. Now what is a lesson to learn? That only can happen, that only can be understood when we understand the story how Lord revealed to the Sapta Rishis. From the story only we have some morals. So these deities installed by Bhimsen. It so happened there was a wonderful king. His name was Sibi Chakravarti. And his son was Drishtadimna. He was ruling the kingdom. So this is not the same Drishtadimna who appeared from the fire. So now here, Sibi Chakravarti, his son's name is Drishtadimna. And what happened was in the kingdom, there was a severe drought. And no water, nothing, so much of trouble, miseries in the kingdom. Saptarishis were passing through the forest. They were hungry actually, they did not have enough food. So they were begging for alms, but when they saw the misery here, that they really did not go further to beg the alms. So now Drishtadimna king met them. And he offered them food. And he told to take the entire village. They said, no, you are already in misery. We cannot take the food from you. So in this way, the rishis declined or denied the whole this food and all that. They went ahead. Because according to Dharma, one should not take dan from those people who are already in a miserable condition. So even though he's a king, but his land is in a miserable condition. That is why they did not accept. That means they did not deviate from the principles even though they were in trouble. They continued their journey, and the king was really surprised. He spoke to his ministers. He said, what a wonderful rishis they are. But we cannot let them hungry. And they don't have any money also. So he sent some gold coins and the fruits and gold coins. Gold coins were hidden inside. And in this way, he thought they will accept. So now the messengers, they came to the rishis. The rishis have jnana drishti. They have so much of drishti, they could understand that with the fruits, the king has given some money also. Some gold coins. They denied to accept all these offerings. Now when the king heard this, he was very, very angry. I am showing some compassion. They are just denying what I am giving. So then he decided to punish them. He performed a home yajna, from where there is a demoness who appeared. Her name was Katiyai. So he ordered this demoness to go and kill all these rishis. First to go to the place where they reside. So she changed her form and she went and she sat on the banks. She was like sitting there. And this tank was very beautiful. It had many, many lotus flowers. This is a place, Tirupuliyur. This is the place where beautiful lotuses grow. So the Saptarishis, they thought, anyhow, this tank is so beautiful. There are so many lotus flowers. We can eat the stalks of the lotus flower. To have this Kamal Kakri. So they decided that we'll go pull out the flowers and eat the stalks. They saw this lady sitting on the bank. They asked her who she was and why she's sitting there alone. She said that she guards this tank. And her name is Yadudani. She is the one who is guarding this tank. Further, she will not be disclosing anything about herself. So then she said, they have to ask her permission to go in this tank. They said, we are hungry and we want to pluck the stalks. Then the lady who told her name as Yadudani, that she will be asking their names and their meaning. Again, the rishis, they thought, why is she asking name and the meanings also? they could understand from their, again, Jnana Drishti, that if they fail to give the real names and make her completely confused, then they will be saved. That is why they changed the meaning. And they changed the names also. Like Atri Rishi, he told his name as Aratri. Vashishta told he is Vashishta Vasada Vashishtaha. So in this way, they went on changing their names and the meaning also. And this lady was completely confused. And there was one Tridandi sannyasi who was accompanying these 7 rishis. His name was Sunasakha. Sunasakha. This Sunasakha also was there present among these Saptarishis, along with the Saptarishis. Then he came forward and said, do one thing, you ask my meaning. I will give you my name. You should tell the meaning of my name. If you fail to tell the meaning of my name, I'll kill you. She was very confident of her intelligence. Then he gave his name in such a manner that she could not understand the meaning at all. It became very easy for Sunasakha to kill this lady. Now the Saptarishis were completely surprised. They asked the Tridandi sannyasi, what is his name? He said, it's Sunasakha. His name is Sunasakha. And in fact, he came to protect them. But then still now, he has not disclosed that. Now, so happened, the stacks were all removed. The rishis went to take bath so that they can come and make a wonderful preparation of the stacks and mitigate their hunger. By the time Sunasaka, what he did, he hid all these food, the stacks and all, he hid. So now they were really hungry. They came with the hope of eating. But then when they found that it is stolen, Atri Rishi was really very angry. He gave a curse. Whoever has done this, whoever has stolen this food, they will get the sin of having kicked a cow with his foot. Vashishta told, whoever had stolen this food, they will incur the sin, the same punishment which a person who kills an individual, especially when he seeks a Sharanagati. Now Gautama, he was, he cursed. Whoever was guilty of stealing this food, he will get the punishment which, suppose a person forgets the Vedas, he will get that punishment. After Gautama, Vishwamitra, he gave the curse that the sinner will be subjected to misery and poverty. Now see, 5 rishis, Atri, Vashishta, Gautama, Vishwamitra, 4 rishis have given the curse. Now the 5th rishi, Kashyapa, what he told was, the curse what he gave was, a person who claims anyone except Narayana as God, that is a crime, that is a sin. So a person who does this type of act, who has done this act of stealing the food, will be subjected to the same crime of that person who claims that a god other than Narayana was a supreme deity. So Sunasaka was who stole the lotus stacks. He blessed the Rishi, especially Kashyap Rishi. And in this way, Lord was so happy with Kashyap Rishi because the curse what he gave is, everybody gave different curses. But then the curse which Kashyap Rishi gave is one-pointed attention. Vyavasayatmika buddhi ekeha kurundara. Bahushaka inantascha buddhayo vyavasayinam. So Lord was very pleased with Kashyap Rishi, Lord immediately appeared. So who is that Sunasakha? He was Indra himself, who disguised himself as a Tridandi sannyasi, and he knew Lord only sent him. He was instructed by Perumal, that is Lord, go and kill this Yadudani, this demoness. When among the 7 rishis, Kashyap Rishi answered one pointed attention, Lord was very happy. He was really touched by the single-minded devotion which was exhibited by Kashyap Rishi. So then the rishis, Lord told the rishis, ask any boon you want. The rishis said, please stay in this Kshetra, Tirupullur. That is how what we learn in this Kshetra is one pointed attention towards Lord that melts even the heart of Lord. There will be many, many tests which a devotee has to undergo. But then one should not deviate from his principles. That is most important. Whatever rules and regulations have been given by our acharyas, that is never to be deviated. And the last one in the Tirushanganur is in the Shanganur DivyaDesams is Aramula. Perumal is Parthasarathi, Tayar is Padmasini, Nachiyar, Tirtham Pampa Tirtham Vimanam, Vamana Vimanam, installed by Arjuna, revealed to Brahma, Vedavyasa. And 10 pasurams have been sung by Nammalvar. So Lord appeared to Brahma. When Madhu and Kaitab, they stole the Vedas. Here, Brahma wants to learn the knowledge. Again, he wants to learn from Lord. That is how Madhu and Kaitab, after when the Vedas are stolen, here Brahma, he comes and does tapasya. Lord appears. Again, he gives the knowledge of creation to Brahma. Aramula is the place where Arjuna, he decides to go on the pilgrimage, because after killing so many, then Arjuna is completely in sorrow. That is why he comes here. And we know that how Lord is Parthasarathi for Arjuna. Now Vedavyasa also did tapasya here, also known as Vedavyasa Tirtham. So Arjuna felt that this place is the most wonderful place where knowledge has been given. And he wants really the peace of mind. That is how he worshipped these deities. And he renovated the temple. And Arjuna himself built this temple also. So in this way, these are the 6 wonderful DivyaDesams within Shanganur DivyaDesam. So till now we have done practically how many DivyaDesams? 10 DivyaDesams. Tomorrow we'll do Thiruvananthapuram and remaining 2 DivyaDesams, that is Tiruvattar and Tiruvanparisaram. So once we complete that, we'll be back to our Chaitanya Bhagavat class. So Malayanar DivyaDesam, from this, what we are learning, that's more important. Many of the devotees have visited the DivyaDesam, but they were not knowing the story. That's why when you go alone, generally we don't have any kathas. We just go, take darshan, come back. But when you go along with the yatras, naturally there are kathas. They go more deeper with the knowledge. And every place has something to teach. Every DivyaDesam, when the pasurams are sung, in the pasuram also beautiful way, Nammalvar glorifies this place. In Aramula, we went on Thursday. We were not knowing there is a day for the Lord over there. A huge rush. All were chanting the holy name. And in this way, the afternoon seva was open. A beautiful darshan was there. So here we'll stop. So be prepared for the Snan Yatra. Devotees should come and with the bhogas. 5:30 itself start coming. Okay, here we'll stop. Hare Krishna. Any doubts?
हरे कृष्ण माता जी, दंडवत प्रणाम। माता जी, तिरुवल्ला जो दिव्य देशम है डीटी इंस्टॉल्ड बाय नहीं आए, उसमें नहीं है, तो वो किसने किया है?
नहीं, उसमें कोई नहीं, किसी ने नहीं किया। 5 पांडव ने वो सब महासब कर लिया, यहाँ किसी ने नहीं किया। नकुल, सहदेव, युधिष्ठिर, अर्जुन, भीम, 6वां किसी ने नहीं किया है। 6वां बगल में है बस।
अच्छा अच्छा,
ओके
ओके।
गुरुवेश कृपा सिंधु च पतिदानं पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। वैष्णव वृंद की जय। श्री